How much on that? It's not. I don't see anything on it.
That's actually part of that guitar setup back there.
Yeah. That thing? No. Oh, yeah. That thing right there?
There was. Huh? Yeah.
That goes.
Yeah, that actually goes with that. And then I think there's another piece with that too.
Justin, are you checking out like what price and everything?
Not yet. I was checking on this, and I thought you said something.
$10.
No, now you're too small.
And how much on the?
Everything is in there. You know, you could put one.
And on them.
There's some more games. Games.
Yeah.
You ain't cherry picking them. I'm not selling them individually.
No. One piece, right?
You know, I'm not selling one piece.
No. Like what? Like you're selling them all together, right?
Yeah, as a full lot.
Oh, is it an entire lot?
Yeah.
What are you looking for in the entire lot?
You want it? Everything?
Well, you said that's how you're selling it, right?
Yeah. You want to buy all the DSs?
Depends on the price.
$1.50. It's all yours. There's over 60 games there. There's 4 DSs.
This one's broken.
There's 2. Actually, there's another one right here. This one, there's more games.
Yeah. All right. Let me just
Look.
walk around a little more. We just got in.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, it's not. Cool. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. 3 Mario.
Oh, fuck you. He's probably selling it as a lot. Earthworm Gem. Illusions of Gaia. Flea Fighter. All-Star.
How much are the games? Sir.
I'm gonna find out.
Oh.
Like I said, he's probably going to sell it as a lot.
Yeah.
175 for the lot.
Oh, for the lot.
You selling them individually at all? Totally. I mean, the boxes are cool, but they're not expensive games by any means.
No, not at all. Not that.
Oh, sorry.
How much for the PS1?
I'll sell it to you, but what do you want to buy it all with the controllers? $15 for it all.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude, I'm moving and I ain't taking this shit with me.
Yeah. All right, I'll look around a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
What do you film? Are you one of those extremers or what?
No. I have a YouTube channel.
Do you do it for
Yeah.
what is it? What's that?
I do video games and toys.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is the channel? What is it called?
It's called Spruce Game Hunting.
Yeah, look, that goes with, I'll give you that with it.
Shit, take it all. I take all of the controllers.
I didn't bring my backpack. You $10? Wow. No. Hey, you gotta ask, right?
You do?
All right.
Yeah.
Let me walk around. Well,
because you don't have a backpack either.
That's right. I don't want to have to carry it right now.
Any video games?
Yeah. Don't got a bag, do you?
You know what? There's a bag inside that box.
Yeah, I left her home today.
I usually have a... I'm gonna have to like blank this entire thing out. Suffering. Fast and Furious. It's there you go.
Almost made me pick up. What's that?
You should see that. I've got that.
What is it?
It's
How you doing?
How you doing? Well, how much you getting on the games? $5. Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here. So as per usual, it's Sunday night doing the recap. You guys will see this Monday. So I'm just gonna kind of start from the beginning of the week and go from there. I don't remember what currently I have footage for. Most of it today. For the first time in a long time, I ran out of space on my my camera, so I only got basically the first couple minutes of going into Raynham, which was fine because I probably didn't want to put up all the footage of how long I was looking at something. It just would have been kind of ridiculous. So anyway, we're going to dive right in. We're just going to start at the beginning of the week. It was kind of a slow week for the most part. Grant got some really nice stuff this week. Bought some lots off of a couple people, and I got 2 games off of him out of the lots. I originally got this to give to my cousin and found out she had already picked it up, so now it's just going to stay in my collection. I got Punch Out on the NES, which is a nice game to pick up, and I got Magic the Gathering Battle Mage on the PS1. It's in pretty mint condition, so that'll be going for the collection. And then later on in the week, I think probably around Thursday-ish, I went to another Savers. Ended up finding these for pretty cheap. One of them stupid cheap. I don't really collect VHS, but I saw this and it's one of my favorite movies, so I grabbed it just to put on the shelf, and it's got a chrome cover, so it's really cool looking. It's the Fifth Element. It's got like a, as you can see, like a chrome outer cover, so that'll just go behind me on a shelf somewhere. And then I picked up this because I've never seen it before. I don't know if it's any good or not, or even really what kind of game it is Young Justice Legacy on the PS3. So grabbed that. I paid $3 for it. Will be going in the collection. Move forward to Saturday. I went to a estate sale that was basically toy based, and I got some really good toys and only one video game. There was a DS lot there. It was like 4 games in the DS. They wanted $25 for it. I don't need it, and it wasn't worth me picking up to try to flip, because that's generally what I sell them for, is about 25 to 30 bucks. So it wasn't worth my time or money, so I left it behind. I did end up getting one game. Basically, probably paid about $5 for it, but it's really nice shape. I'm actually going to check it versus mine, and if not, this will be for trade or sale. The Legend of Zelda gold cart. And I mean, obviously these are easy to move if I already have that one, because I know I have the gray cart on one, but I don't know if I have the gray cart for Zelda or Link, so I'll have to check that out. So moving forward to today, we went to like 4 places and only really got anything at, well, we went to 5 places because we stopped at a Savers too. I'll just kind of dive in and try to go through. I got those together, got those together. I'll just kind of do it this way. That was part of that. Okay. So the first place we went to was Seekonk. There wasn't much in the way of games there today. There was some stuff, but nothing super crazy. Nothing I wanted to pick up or pay for. No NES. There was, as you guys saw, a Super Nintendo lot. The guy wanted $175 for the lot and wouldn't break it up. So obviously I'm not paying $175 for that lot. It wasn't worth it. That was basically full retail. There wasn't enough to keep and be made at that price point. So we left it. Grant ended up, what did he pick up? I don't remember. He picked up something at, oh, he got a Game Boy for $8. When I was talking to somebody else, he was walking around. not a big deal, whatever. Like I said, not much to be had. So from there we went to, where did we go? We went to a couple other little hole-in-the-wall places that we go to, and we walked up, and a lady had some games. He ended up getting Mario Party 8 for $5, and I got this for $5, which is the PS3, the Sly Cooper collection. It's just the Sly collection though. Goes for like 12 to 15 bucks, so it was definitely worth the $5 that I paid for it. Glad to have that in my collection. As you guys know, I like to collect my PlayStation stuff. In the same plaza, walked over to this person that I got the white PSP from last year, and they still had games, and they're kind of like buried on the inside, so you kind of have to dig through stuff. I saw this, I was pretty sure I didn't have it, and I don't have it, so I picked it up. I paid $3 for it, I think. It is Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. So I got Sigma 1 and Sigma 2 now. It's a nice little pickup. We went to another place, and there was nobody open. The place was open to go into, but there was like 2 dealers in the entire place, and it was just somewhere we probably won't go back to. We might in a couple months, but it was more of a waste of time than anything. Luckily we didn't have to pay to get in, so there was no wasting there. We went from there, we hit up a Savers because it was finally 10 o'clock and they opened. I grabbed 2 GameCube games for $2 a piece. They're both going to be for trade or sale, because we know I don't collect my GameCube stuff, but I also like picking up stuff, so when I have a GameCube, I have games with it to flip. I got Burnout. It is complete and in really nice shape. And I didn't actually look at the condition of this one. No, it's good. It's clean. Little fingerprints, but Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1. I figured for $2 a piece that was worth it. I must have left it upstairs. I got at Savers as well for like $12. It was the Fallout 4 Survival Guide, the tan one with the hardcover. Excuse me. So yeah, grab that. That was nice, because you guys know I like my Fallout, so I picked that up. We went to Raynham, and then after Raynham we went to GameStop, because I got some stuff at GameStop to turn in at Raynham. Vice versa, I got some stuff at Raynham to turn in at GameStop, so I'll show you this first. I got, with my 20% off birthday coupon, I got Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year edition, because I've heard good things about this, so I think I ended up paying like $12. Yeah, $12 after the discount and my power-ups reward. And also found out I'm still locked out from trade-ins. Hooray! So Raynham, we got there at like almost 11 o'clock. That's the latest we've ever been there. And I was like, well, we're not going to find anything, but let's walk around anyway. So we walked around. The first table I walk up to, and the only footage I believe I have, I walked up to this table. They had a PS1, a couple like junk PS1 games, and a basket full of controllers. So Grant asked him how much, and I believe the guy initially said 20. And I threw an offer at him after Grant said no. I threw an offer at him for $10, and he said no. So I said, all right, well, I'll walk around. He countered with 15. So literally first table I walked into, so I didn't really want to pick it up anyways. So I started to walk away, and he yells to me, he's like, all right, take it, $10. I'm like, all right, cool. So I ended up getting a very clean PS1 with 6 controllers, and ended up having a game in the PS1, which was just the next Tetris. So like I said, nothing good, for $10. Now, the thing that made me look at the PS1 again was the fact that there was a PS3 controller with it, and I knew they traded in pretty well for cash at GameStop, and I could get Grant to do it for me with his card. So I grabbed that, and while I was putting it in the bag, I realized it was 2 PS3 controllers. So that was nice. So basically I ended up taking all that, and I got 3 controllers left, 2 PS1s and 1 PS2. So the good ones, I still have I can pull it out here. the PS3 charge cable. Those are nice to have. I'm pretty sure it's PS2. Yeah, DualShock 2. PS2 clear blue controller. And a PS1 official memory card. So for 10 bucks, I still have that. And then I took the stuff to GameStop. I got about 45 bucks in cash for 2 controllers and the PS1. They give you $10 a piece for PS1s. So if you see them for stupid cheap, bring them in. The PS3 controllers, they did do refurbs on them. The refurb charge of $3 a piece because one of them was like the Sony was kind of like wiped off a little bit. They were a little bit rough, but I didn't care. I basically, got quick money back. The only other game that I picked up there, obviously didn't have any footage. I paid $4 for it. Is Jurassic Park 2: The Chaos Continues on the Super Nintendo. So that was a nice pickup. I was glad to grab that, and basically my pickup of the day. These ended up being free, basically, after the money I recouped from the PlayStation lot. Huge stack of manuals. I got, I think, 40-ish manuals here. I paid 30 bucks initially, but then I got my money back, so obviously these were free. But there's some heavy hitter manuals in here, which are nice. The cool thing was some guys that I know really well at Raynham, he went through them on eBay with me, and then still said 30 bucks on the lot. So that was really cool. I really appreciated it, him letting me dig through there. And I'll show you some of the better ones. The best manuals I will save for last. But I got a nice clean copy of DuckTales, a beat up copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to go with my new Punch-Out, Metroid, Simon's Quest, a bunch of whatever manuals like Bad Dudes, Willow, Solstice, Bayou Billy, Life Force that I picked up last week, Ninja Gaiden 2, a ton of NES manuals. But for the price I paid for them, you can't be upset. And then I grabbed this for the copy that I have that I picked up last week. I know it's not the correct version, but it'll still be a nice placeholder until I get the correct version. Is X-Men 2: The Clone Wars. The correct version that's supposed to go with the one I pick up is colored. This one is black and white. It's the Mega Hit series, and mine's not the Mega Hit series one. But still, it's a nice placeholder till then. A couple of Super Nintendo manuals. Like I said, I'll save the good ones for last. I got Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Batman Returns, Tiny Toons Buster's Loose. This one's kind of beat, but not too bad. Well, yeah, kind of bad. It's like a 5 out of 10. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. I got the Final Fantasy II manual because I only had just the game. This stuff is better anyways. A couple 64 controllers, yeah. Manuals, Shadows of the Empire, Banjo-Kazooie, Blast Corps. And then the best stuff I think it's complete now. I just don't have the box, obviously. But the Final Fantasy NES manual. I also have the dungeon guide and the one with all the creatures on it. I think that's it. If there is anything else, let me know. Aside from obviously the other, advertisements that were with it. But I think that's good. I grabbed this. It's the map for A Link to the Past. It's got a rip there, and it's falling apart in the creases, but still, not bad for what I paid. Dragon Warrior map. Is it just Dragon Warrior 1? Yeah, there's just the Dragon Warrior 1 map to go with. I don't even know if I have Dragon Warrior. I don't know. I grabbed it. It was in the pile. The best manuals. I don't think they go for much though. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Super Smash Bros. And then the 3 top manuals. These go for at least 20 bucks a piece, if not more. Actually, I don't think that one does. But Super Mario RPG. I think these go for about 20 bucks. Mega Man 2. I think that's only like 10 bucks. And the Mega Man refund certificate expires December 31st of 1991. That was just kind of a little throw-in ad that I saw. And the best manual out of all of them, these go for like $30+ just for the manual. But basically, that's, you know, he gave me a good deal. Is I got Mega Man. I've looked at this before in the past, and the guy wanted like $45 for it. So I'm glad that I came across it now. But that's it, guys. That's all I got for the past couple of days. Not a huge haul. I walked up on some people buying some good stuff this week. I walked up on a guy buying Double Dash at Savers for $3. That one kind of hurt a little bit, but you know what? You can't get them all. You can't win them all. And then we saw the kid who runs at Seekonk. He got an NES box for $20. Whatever, empty box is cool, you know. But yeah, not a ton of stuff this week. It's fine. Next week, it's supposed to be stupid hot this week, by the way, around here. Today, when we were there, by 8 o'clock, it was already 85 degrees. And outside still now, where it's getting dark, it's still like 80-something degrees. It hit, I think it topped out, supposedly, like 110 here today. Being outside, it was just miserable, so I've been inside all day. I've literally gotten 4 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, so I passed out on the couch for a while. So was life, being busy, you know, doing things I want to do, sacrifice certain things like sleep. It's fine. So without me rambling too much longer as per usual, if you guys see anything you like, let me know. The manuals are staying with me, and probably the PS3 stuff for sure, the PS1. I don't know, if you see something you like, let me know. I'll probably end up putting some of the stuff up on eBay that I'm not keeping. But yeah. So, as far as the contest goes, I know I've been slacking pretty bad on saying the winner on camera, but I have been putting it in the comments below, so I do appreciate you guys still checking that out from week to week. I might end up doing it bi-weekly as opposed to week to week, because, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, so this week we will say, I don't know. We'll go with manuals galore, because I got a ton of manuals. So basically, if you want to be put into the contest, say manuals galore, and what a thumbs up as per usual. Share if you can. That'd be much appreciated. And yeah, my brain's just not working, so I'm sorry. And my kitty's now hitting that bug. So, as per usual, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to hit me up through Facebook, because it pops up on my phone when I get messages. Check out my Instagram. You guys will see pictures of like this stuff before it reaches the YouTube. And yeah, so share, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for all my new subscribers. My old subscribers were, I think, about 60 away from 3,000, which is really cool. I really appreciate that, guys. And I don't know, I'll figure out. He's gonna knock over my camera. Say hi. I'm gonna end up seeing what I'll do for a bigger contest once I hit 3,000. I'm assuming it'll be sometime mid this month, because like I said, we're only like 40-50 away. But yeah, so aside from my rambling for the past like 3 minutes, I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, my head's not with it. I'm just tired. So like, subscribe, comment, share, the whole 9 yards. Hit me up on Instagram, as I've already said. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace out.